Hey my loves, what's up and happy new year to all the Trend fam members. And I would start my year with a day to night glam makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy watching this simple one. So starting off, after my skincare, I primed with the help of the Base Magique primer from L'Oreal. So I just applied some dots basically in my T-zone and then rubbed the primer in. This primer is slightly tough to just spread it, but this mattifies that area and blurs is what I've observed. Now for my foundation, I'm using a drastic shade match for me at the moment. This is the Conceal and Define foundation in the shade 12.2. There was a time, I think around the lockdown period when I started, this was like my exact skin tone match, but right now it looks like a yellow paste on my skin. It is a terrible match, but it's the case with almost all of my foundations. I'll have to rebuy all of my foundations and go through the struggle of getting my exact shades again. I hope you understand the pain I'm going through at the moment. So next, for my concealing, I use this highlighting shade from Age Rewind, and I use this specifically to just counterpart the yellowness that is there on my face right now, and just to balance it, I use this shade as it is more on the yellow side, like the lighter spectrum of yellow, and it would help to brighten up the skin tone and just cancel out the yellowness that's going on my skin, which does not match my neck and chest. Basically, we just want to have an equal skin tone. So what I did was I also used the same concealer right underneath my cheekbones just to cancel out the darker yellowness of the foundation and to just make it more of my skin like shade. So yes, that you can completely do if you're having some foundations that is darker than your skin tone. And then to set, I use the Milani All Set Go. I think that's what this powder is called. I really like this one. It has very fine shimmery particles which is not very visible. It just sets my makeup place flawlessly, and I used a very light hand when I'm doing that and patted the product in. For my eyebrow, I'm using this new eyebrow pencil from K by Katrina, and I don't really remember the shade name, but these pencils are very creamy and pigmented, and definitely I loved working with these ones. Just that in Pune, I think the climate is too cold that the tip of the pencil was slightly solidified, but I just rubbed it on my hand and then it got at its normal temperature. But I really loved how creamy and pigmented these eyebrow pencils were. Next up, I just used the Sugar Face palette, and firstly I used the bronze shade in it to bronze up my face. I'm contouring / bronzing in the hollows of my cheekbone and dragging it upwards towards my temple, and I have a large forehead, so I just take my hair behind so that I nicely bronze up the hairline area, and also lift up my eyes towards the temple with the same bronzer. And I also hit the same bronzer on my jawline to cut that double chin and give me that chiseled nose. It looks slightly harsh. I think I deposited more product on the nose bridge, but later I just blended it all out with the same brush, okay? Also go in with the bronzer on your eyelids. It just adds a very nice natural flush. For my blush, again a new product from Katrina. This is their matte blush, and I don't remember the shades. I would have all the shades links mentioned in the description box. Kindly check that out. So this is a beautiful nude blush indeed. It is so gorgeous. It is definitely buildable, pigmented and pure matte. Like, these were silky in texture. I absolutely loved it. And then for my highlighter, again one of my favorites, the illuminating highlighter from K Beauty, and I think this one was the shade Champagne Fizz. I really like this one for medium dusky tan skin tone. This shade is just perfect. and I used it on the tops of my cheekbone to highlight my cheeks, and I also used it underneath my brow bone, on the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and slightly on the forehead. I don't really like to add a lot of highlighter on my forehead. With just whatever is left on the brush, I slightly take it there. And then for my lipstick, again from K Beauty, this is their Matinee lip crayon. I really love this formulation from them, and I don't remember the name again, but I really liked how this red lip was looking with my black outfit that day. So this is basically the morning daytime look. With it you can just carry a nice wing liner, and I'm using the Lakmé Iconic eyeliner. This is their new launch, just for ₹250, guys. It's a really nice liner. I used this Lakmé liner to draw my wings that day, so I drew the other wing off camera. But yeah, that's a very easy beginner friendly liner. I like Lakmé liners, you might be knowing that by now. Anyways, once my liner is done, I used the curling mascara from Lakmé. This is like an average product for me, and I used this to coat my upper and bottom lashes. This gives like a natural lash look, not like very voluminous kind of lashes or very lengthy lashes, a very natural looking kind of look. Okay, and I use the same mascara on my eyebrow hair to just set them in place. And I also used the kajal from Lakmé on my upper waterline just to tightline my eyes, and then the same highlighter on my brow bone and slightly in the inner corner region. And that is the daytime look. Very simple, easy. You can completely take a nude lipstick or a pinky nude with this, and for the evening part, just change your eyes. For my eyeshadow, I'm using this eyeshadow stick from K by Katrina, like K Beauty. It's a very beautiful, stunning metallic color. It has a shift of purple gray. I really loved how it looked in person, and so I just applied this eyeshadow stick on my eyes. Now what I noticed with these eyeshadow sticks were that they apply very creamy, and then they just set in place, and then they do not transfer, and that is what I liked. And what I did was I just applied it and blended the edges with the help of my ring finger, as our fingers have some warmth. But on my other eye, I'm not able to do that very well because it's my non-dominant side, so I preferred using a blending brush there. So you can easily blend these eyeshadow sticks either with your finger or with the brushes. They work completely fantastically. I loved how easy peasy this look was, and how easy it is to get that, you know, smoky metallic look with these eyeshadow sticks from K Beauty. And I used the same eyeshadow stick also underneath my lower lash line, and I smudged it out with the same blending brush. It was that simple, no mess kinda 5-minute smoky eyes. Okay, and then for the evening time, you want your lashes to be out there and bold, so I added more layers of the Lakmé mascara to my upper and bottom lashes, and yes, added some funky jewelry, and that's the finished glam night look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'll meet you in my next one. Till then, take care, namaste, and keep trending.